Okay, so this is a continuation of where we left off in our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we looked at list slicing. Okay, so to take you back a bit, here I have a list, a groceries list, and then down here, I want to access elements, okay, more than one. Okay, so if I want to access one element, I could just pass in just one index. And then if I save and run, you will see down here, I have the banana. All right, by the way, the syntax that we use the reference to the list that we're trying to get information from, and then we use square brackets. And then inside those square brackets, that's where we can pass in the index. All right, lists in Python are zero index based. What it means is the first element is going to be is always going to be index 0. All right, so you can then increment by 1 as you move to the right of the list. All right, so this is on index 0, 1, and so forth. All right, so we said if we want to extract more than one element, we have to pass in two indices, and then we separate them with a colon. So let's say I want to start from index 2 and then up to index 4. So this is how I do it, and then I can run this. You'll see I have the meat and banana. To prove that, it starts from 0, bread 0, 1 rice, and then meat 2, right? As you guys can see down here. And then the 4 is not going to be included. So what it simply means is going to count up to 3, and then 4 is not going to be part of the list. All right, so now the question is, in this lesson, what we want to look at is, let's say I forgot to include this first index, right? So what's going to happen, all right? What result do I get? So if I save and run this, you will see down here, all right, it started from the beginning. So if you omit the first index, it simply means it's going to default to the beginning. It's going to start from the beginning. So let's say I omit the second one. If I save and run, if you omit the second one, what it literally means, it means that you want to go all the way to the end. So it defaults to the end of the list. All right, so to go and try and answer the question that follows, the question is, it says fill in the blanks to take the first two elements of the list. So we want to take the first two elements of this list, A and B. So we know A is on index 0, B is on index 1, but then if we say 0, 1, the 1 is not going to be included, so we need to say 0, colon 2. So 0, colon 2 here. Okay, so note that we have two indices that are colon separated, right? And then square brackets, and then the reference of this list, right? Check it out. That's the correct answer. All right, so to continue, in our next lesson, we're going to look at the third number that we can pass into these square brackets. All right, so we'll talk about that in our next lesson. All right, for now, I want to thank you for your time. I hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye.